So my name's Miranda Swain, and I'm 18, currently in year 12, and both my mum and my sister have chronic illnesses. My sister was diagnosed with her illness before I was actually born, so I guess I've never really known any different. And my mum was diagnosed later on. My mum's my mum, so I never really saw as like wanting to care for her because she was always cool, calm, collected and had everything together. Where my sister being my sister, I was just always stressing out, you know. I guess I had to think and worry about things that not a lot of my friends and other people had to sort of think and worry about. Especially when I was younger and she had a lot of seizures, I'd go straight into action mode and just make sure that she was okay, safe. Yeah. So if it was a hypoglycemic seizure, she'd need a ton of sugar. So I'd go running up the stairs, grab like the jam or, you know, the tub of ice cream and just run it back down to her and shove it in her mouth, I guess, until she was all right. And that was scary, you know. That was really scary. But I loved having that responsibility and like being able to look after her and everything. We're best friends. I love my sister. I love her a lot. And it's funny how she takes on this protective role with me, but I take on this sort of protective role with her because, you know, she pushes herself too hard and she forgets that, you know, what she has sometimes, and I have to remind her. Otherwise, like, you know, I feel like when she was in hospital recently, towards the end of last year and towards the start of this year, that was really scary because she started having other types of seizures, different to the ones I'd experienced when I was younger, and seeing that really, really broke my heart because it was something I'd never seen before, and that really freaked me out. Still to this day, we never really knew what was going on. It just sort of faded, and that scared me as well because it's so uncertain what the future holds. And yeah, like, I suppose I wouldn't be as mature as I am now because I guess I sort of had to grow up a little faster than a lot of other kids that aren't young carers and don't have the responsibility or extra pressure, I guess, and stress and worry that young carers have for their siblings or relatives. They just assume, you know, the parents maybe have to deal with it or whatever, or the person suffering from the illness themselves, but it puts a lot of pressure and stress on the family as a whole. I don't want my sister to feel like she's a burden to me, which she's not, but it is challenging. It is challenging sometimes, you know. Yeah. I'd never heard of the word before, and I never really thought about, you know, how important I was until I actually heard that term, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I am helping out a lot. I am important, and I'm happy that I can be that person and that I can be that caring person for my sister, I guess. Yeah, so it is. It's really important.